bloodshot eyes. Late in the evening when the sun sinks low, that's about the time my rooster crows. I got women up and down this creek, and they keep me going and my engine clean. Run me ragged but I don't fret, 'cause there ain't been one slow me down, none yet. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your bill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Oh, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. Try to tell me red, keep this living and you wind up dead. Cast your troubles on the Lord of Lords, wind up laying on a cooling board. But I got buddies up White House Road, and keep me strutting when my feet hang low. Rock up whiskey gonna ease my pain, and all this running's gonna keep me sane. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your bill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. But it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. When you lay me in the cold hard clay, won't you sing them hymns while the banjo plays? You can tell them ladies that they ought not frown, 'cause there ain't been nothing ever held me down. All men, women, or shallow graves, same old blues, just a different day. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your bill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Oh, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. I'm for law and order, the way that it should be. Songs about the night they spent protecting you from me. Someone called us outlaws in some old magazine. New York City posse down like I ain't never seen. Don't y'all think this outlaw bitch done got out of hand? What started out to be a joke the law don't understand. Was it singing through my nose that got me busted by the man? Maybe this here outlaw bitch done got out of hand, out of hand. We were wrapped up in our music, that's why we never saw. Cars full up, the boys get out, and the room fill up with law. They came bounding through the back door in the middle of the song. They got me for possession of something that was gone. Don't y'all think this outlaw bitch done got out of hand? What started out to be a joke, the law don't understand. Was it singing through my nose that got me busted by the man? Well, maybe this here outlaw bitch done got out of hand. Well, don't y'all think this outlaw bitch done got out of hand? Out of hand.
Happy Thursday to you all. How do you do? Thanks to everybody who joined in the lunchroom. The doors are swung wide open. It's Dirt Rat. I see you. Good morning. Happy birthday to you, Dirt Rat. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good birthday. Dandy Andy, Tom O. Well, afternooner, he says. Hobby Hound. How you doing, man? Boy, that name sounds really familiar, and I can't put my finger on it. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in the... Oh, excuse me. There's something there. Tongue was tied. Something was on the tongue there. Thanks for stopping at the lunchroom. This is opening day for the MLB. Much anticipated. Coming in 7 days later than it should have. Should have happened on March 31st or April 1st. I can't remember. But here it is. Thanks to the millionaires against the billionaires, they came to an agreement, and here we are on April 7th, opening day. What? Boy, I'm stuck here. What's going on? Call the cat out. What? Cat's got my tongue or something? Let me try to untie the tongue here. There must be some kind of sailor's knot or something. Or good to see you all. Happy birthday, Dirt Rat. Dandy Andy, there you are. How you doing? Got that fat boy out and rode up to get my haircut. It's going well so far. All right. Congrats. Got the fat boy out. Like that. That's a good one. So here we are. It's Thursday, opening day. What's the big game that we're going to watch today? I see Milwaukee is playing. Who is Milwaukee playing? I see Milwaukee's going to be the first ones on the board. Who's going to have the first pitch of the day? I think, is it Milwaukee? Yeah, the Brewers against the Cubs, I think, are going to kick off the season. Who's on the bump? Is it Corbin Burns? Take a look at that one. That's going to be going off here in about less than an hour. Yeah, Corbin Burns against Kyle Hendricks. Nice matchup. Get your roster set in the fantasy league. Cubs, yeah, the Cubs and the Brewers. Wow, great matchup there. I know you're a big Cubs fan. I got to say the Brewers are going to walk all over the Cubs, but that's just my humble, uneducated experience. That is just my uneducated opinion. It's full of onions and garlic. That's about it. There's no opinion. Bobby Witt Jr. batting second tonight, huh? Yeah, Bobby Witt making his first appearance. Bobby Witt, they're saying, I was listening to a podcast earlier today. Bobby Witt's supposed to come out as the next Chipper Jones. Lots of love for the Bobby Witt machine. Good luck to Bobby Witt. Big prospect. Big prospect. Young prospect. Could be the future of the league. Always the prospectors, the people who love the game, we're all looking for the next big thing. Who's going to be the next big thing? Who's going to be, I hate to put it there, but he's on the bench again, but who's the next Mike Trout? Everybody wants that. People had in mind for a while it was going to be Acuna. I don't know. Then he still could. People are saying Tatis Jr. Maybe. A lot of prospecting. Who's going to be the next big thing in the baseball world? Bobby Witt Jr. is labeled as one of those. Everybody's expecting a big, loud, lustrous career out of him. So good luck to him. I hope he does well. I don't want to wish any bad juju on anybody. I hope it goes well. J-Rod, yeah, Torkelson, yeah, that's all right. J-Rod's getting his start. Hey, Preston, how you doing, man? Torkelson's getting his. Now, Torkelson, he's got the weight of a first-round pick from 2020. Excuse me. So he's got the weight of the draft on his shoulders. He's got to perform. Is he going to be everything we all thought he was going to be? We will see. Julio. J-Rod is, you mean Julio Rodriguez? J-Rod. Yeah, J-Rod's supposed to be the next big thing, too. I saw a video on Twitter of him being told he's going to be on the opening day roster. Although I believe the Seattle game, Seattle game got postponed. A Minnesota-Seattle game. That got postponed with the Boston and New York game. Why? I don't understand that because they postponed it like 2 days ago. How do you know? How do you have that much trust in your weatherman that it gets postponed 2 days out? There's got to be a lot of things at play there. Maybe because there were going to be some prime time. They're looking for some prime time action. There is a big storm coming here through the Northeast. Where was that game? That was going to be at Yankee Stadium. There is a massive storm front coming through. We're getting pelted with rain here in Western New York. I'm sure usually everything that we get ends up in the city. That is the dumping grounds of Western New York, is the downtown Manhattan. I love those clips. I kind of get emotional watching people get good news. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Dominguez. I don't know about Dominguez. I don't know if Dominguez is getting the call up this year, is he? I think he's got another year. Dominguez is supposed to. The thing with Dominguez could be great, but the fact that he's in the Yankee farm system puts him on another level. Anybody that's going to be a good or great or average and coming through the Yankee farm system, you get a little extra boost. It's like getting that power up in a video game. It's like having the star as Mario jumping around, hitting the bricks. It's like getting the star because you're on the Yankee farm system. Yankee farm system isn't fantastic. I know there's better farm systems. I'll say the best, two of the best I've heard and I've seen really produce a lot of good talent is Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's got an excellent farm system, scouting system, along with the Texas Rangers. The thing of it is their ability to withhold them. Pittsburgh's, I think, is considered one of the best scouts. They've produced quite a few massive superstars in the MLB. Think of just right off the bat, you got Austin Meadows, you got Garrett Cole that went through there, Glasnow. Just off the tip of the tongue, there's probably a lot more. Hobby Hound, if he breaks Lunchables, would the cheese or candy bar be the hits? Yeah, maybe. 2024 for Dominguez. How's Junior and the family doing? Hey, Tom. Junior's doing great. He's in school right now, along with the two other Rugrats. All three Rugrats in the school zone right now. They are right now. My kids are deeply engaged in a Minecraft state of mind. They've are taking books about Minecraft out from the library. They're reading up. They're doing all these things, which is kind of cool. Minecraft, I think, is a great sandbox game. It's very, very. I think it's good for the kids' brains to be able to open things up. I was playing with them last night on Minecraft, and one of the chickens got away, so they got out of the gate, so they had to cook it. Almost like you're a real farmer there. But anyways, here I am. This is the Lunch Man. I'm live at you from Western New York, the Lunchbox Breaks, and we have got some delicious cardboard lined up for the MLB opener. We got a Panini break. If you want to go over to the website, check it out. We got two solid ones. Got a Bowman and a Panini mixer. Got 24 left in each of them. 6 of them gone. Thank you for who bought in already. Appreciate that a whole lot. Got a Bowman Chrome Delight mixer here. We got a Bowman Chrome 2021 light box. There are no guaranteed autos in there, but don't worry. That's the entree. That's not the entree. That is the appetizer. That's the warm up. Maybe some white diamond of some Bowman first cards. Maybe a Hernandez or whoever you may want. But you get into the Bowman Chrome box. Two autos and some parallels in there. And then the main dish, the entree, Bowman Chrome HTA. The meat and potatoes of the break. 3 autos of most of them are Bowman first, no guaranteed. So that's 5 guaranteed autos of Bowman. Will they be Bowman first? I don't know. 5 autos, tons of parallels in there. That one is going to $38 a pop. Down there, I got that as low as possible. That's right almost at breaking break. We got a Panini mixer, only 20 left. Thanks. A couple of them just moved. I just looked a second ago. It's 24. We got a sweet Panini mixer here. This is a multi-year of different products. Guaranteed 8 autos. Okay. We got 3 autos in the Chronicles. That's this year's 2020. Well, I guess that's last year, 2021. 2021 Optic. So between the two of them, 5 autos. 2 autos over here in the 2020 Optic and 1 auto in a Prism Mega Box. So get your Panini fix on. Never know. These could be hot boxes. We could end up with autos in the teens if they come out as hot boxes. You never know until we crack it open. Looks like one of the Bowman Chrome spots went. Thank you so much. Well, I'll stay here. I'll keep pimping this. We'll talk turkey. We'll see if it fills. We got a long ways to go. And I'll be your captain on the journey. Woo, woo, let's go. I understand that as my first wife ended up with stage 4 cancer, so due to the boys having nowhere to go, she asked if I would adopt them, so I recently started the process. I'm sorry about that, Tom. Man, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm glad. I'm sure your kids are in good hands. You're the right kind of attitude. You're the right kind of dude, Tom, and you're the right man for the job, so to speak. So you got this, man. Kids are a blast. Kids are so much fun to be around with, and the older mine get, the more fun I have with them. It seems. Making sure we got people. It looks like we got about 10 people in the chat room. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming by the lunchroom. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, that is a blessing. All right, I'll take back my sorry then. Sorry retracted. Retracted on the sorry. No more. So, what else is going on? The MLB opener today. I saw a pic. I forget where it was. They said the Brewers are going to beat the White Sox in the World Series in 6 games. What a massive pick, but it's very possible. What are the strong teams that are growing up there in the league, especially in the American League, the West and the East? I'll say 2 of the budding stars. I would say, you know, there's always going to be Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, the analytic queens, sitting down there in Florida, just watching the computer do the ones and zeros, and pulling out Blake Snell in the World Series because the ones and zeros say so. But they'll still do good because Tampa's Tampa. They got the sweet Wander Franco move, the biggest, baddest prospect to hit baseball. But besides Wander, they've got the analytics. They'll always do good. But the other budding teams in the American League, you got to think of the White Sox. You got all that talent they've got there. They've got massive amount of talents. And if their pitching gets up, I know Lance Lynn is hurt. But once Lance Lynn comes in, man, White Sox. And then come over to the AL East. You got to give it to the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, tons of talent. Tons of talent. You got to think they're going to be in the game. You got to be really close to being dominant. The Yankees, of course, the Yankees are going to be crap. Everybody loves to hate the Yankees, myself included. What about the AL West? Who's the stars out there? I got to give that to Seattle. I mean, Oakland's going to be strong. Angels, we'll see. Seattle, I think, is probably the best move out there on the West, AL West. I really like they came really close. They came 1 game away to make it into the playoffs last year. And, we were just talking J-Rod. J-Rod going to be making his start. He's going to try to propel them into the postseason. So what about National League? Who are the National League teams? First one on my mind, I'd like to see, and it was said Milwaukee. I really want to see Milwaukee go big. I thought last year was going to be their year. I called them as the World Series champs. Now, but you can't shy away from that triple effect in the NL West there. San Diego, LA, and San Francisco. Those teams were such a threat last year. All 3 of them. San Diego, not so much as San Francisco and LA. They kind of dominated it. They who San Francisco going to be as big as they were? I know Buster Posey is done. They have no Buster Posey. Who did they end up filling his spot? Did Joey Bart get the call? I don't know. Anyways, the NL West, that's going to be always lots of fun. I don't know about the Diamondbacks. I know Chris Bryant's going to try to dinger them up there in the Mile High to get them out of the rut. Diamondbacks, maybe. Don't think so though. What about the NL Central? The Cubs? Who's your NL Central picks? The Blue Jays have an awesome lineup. So many great players. Right, Preston? I'm going to try to get the optics when I get paid this week. I love it. And I'm going to be starting to share the hobby now with the next generation. Yeah, Tom, you got to do that. You got to do that. Angels are going to win today. Can't wait to watch the game, as this will be my first opening day at Angel Park. Tom, congrats. Going over to the opening day. Can't beat that. Yeah, opening day at the ballpark's got to be something special. I've never experienced one ever, actually. Well, we got Cleveland. So what are the games? Diamondbacks, didn't you hear? We threw them out of our division, says Tom. Tom says they're done. So NL Central, who else? How about the Reds? The Reds going to be the threat in the Central? Don't know. All right, and then we'll take it over here to the NL East. And I heard the most money spent on gambling this year is for the Mets to make the playoffs. Mets. And that's maybe a New York State, East Coast biased type of pick. Even though Atlanta Braves, they're there. They're the world reigning champions, and no one thought they would do it. And no one thinks they're going to do it again this year, but who knows? I mean, they're going to have to do it without Freeman. Freeman making his way to the West Coast over to L.A. because L.A. needs help. But lots of talk about the Mets. Oh, I forgot to mention Houston. I forgot Houston out there in the AL West. Is Houston going to repeat? Houston's always in it. Houston's like like the Dodgers. Houston and LA, they're kind of like the given. They're going to be good no matter what. Houston, you don't even have to say anything. Mostly because of Altuve. Altuve gets that. That's what happens when you get an Altuve on your team. Braves are better than the Mets. Brewers and NL Central. So you gotta look who's gonna rise to the top. It's a long season. What do we got? 100? It was 160 games. Is that how many they play? 166, I think it is. Is that what it is? 166. A long season. So it isn't how fast you go. It is a marathon. So it's getting all the players to play right, stay healthy, and keep their minds in the game. California will be having sports betting by next year, as we are currently working on getting it in the ballot for the fall election. Yeah, New York just finally got it. And it was quite addicting when I first got my hands on it, I will say. But, all right, let's see. Wait a minute, what do we got here? Warm-up. The warm-up, they're doing a warm-up right now. Hendricks Game Advisory, 150. They're warming up at the Milwaukee game. I'm a Dodgers fan, but I do think the Giants will be good again. They are a very well-run franchise. Yeah, you're not wrong there. San Francisco is always a steady, just a good franchise. They've always been in the playing. They've always been a solid team. Well, let's take a look. There is a breakdown of every game on the MLB network. Well, let's do that. Maybe we'll wander over to the fantasy. We'll keep on pecking away at this cardboard. 20 left on the Panini. Thank you for whoever bought into those. We got 4 gone, along with 23 on the Bowman Delight. Well, I'll plug at this. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go till 3:00. 1:52 on the East Coast right now, Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna give it 1 hour from now. We'll see if we go. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna. After that, I'm gonna bring it down. I don't think it's gonna go, but you never know. Sometimes the lunchroom, the things start going. They start going. Once we get past 15, I'll put the checklist up. But let's take a look at all the games that are being played. I think there was a breakdown. I saw something on there saying where does your team's opening day starter? One fact about every team to make you sound smart. Oh boy. There we go. All 15 opening day matchups ranked. I don't want to rank. All right, well, let's do this. One fact about every team to make you sound smart. Let's check this out on the MLB network. All right, AL East, power plate discipline combo. AL East with sluggers like Vlad, Marcus Semien, Teoscar, Bo Bichette. The Jays led the majors with the 262 home runs in 2021, but the team Also exhibited great plate discipline. Even with Semien gone, expect this offense to be prolific and appropriately stingy yet again. Orioles, new year, new dimensions. Camden Yards will look a bit different this year with a left field wall that's 26.5 feet further back and almost 6 feet higher. Oh, wow. They stretched out the field. Rays, not all who wander are lost. Wander Franco was a lightning rod for the Rays last year, trying a record held by Frank Robinson for the longest on-base streak for a player before turning 21. All right, Red Sox Devers, daily doubles. Third baseman Devers has been an extra base hit machine in his time with the Red Sox. Yankees, that Judge and Stanton power. I will say, as a Yankee fan, I don't like to talk about it, but Judge and Stanton are they've had a great spring. And they were great. They were actually great at the end of last year. They were the only ones that were producing. Judge and Stanton, solid sluggers. And if they keep it up, it's going to happen. The Guardians, also known as the Cleveland Steamers. Take a look at the opening day roster. And one thing stands out above all. This Cleveland squad is young. They're just two players, age 30 Ghost and Brian Shaw. All I can say about Cleveland right now is J-Ram. That's all I got. Zach is back. A familiar face will take the mound for the Royals this season. Zach Greinke. For the Royals. Man, I love Greinke. The Kansas drafted him number 6 overall in 2002. He debuted for the club in 2004 and pitched there through 2010 before a trade to the Brewers. In 2009, he won the AL Cy Young along the way. He'll be starting opening day for the Royals. I didn't realize Greinke was on the Royals. I didn't know he came from there, to be totally true. Milestone Miggy. How about Miggy Cabrera for the Tigers is closing in on some extremely rare territory as he approaches his 39th birthday on April 18th. Miggy needs just 13 more hits to join the prestigious 3,000 hit club. He already is part of the 500 homer club. That would make him only the 7th player to reach both milestones, joining the list of Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Eddie Murray. I love that. Rafael Palmeiro. Didn't Rafael get nailed with the juice? Pujols and A-Rod. I know A-Rod. No kidding. Twins, all eyes on Buxton. Carlos Correa was a splashy addition for Minnesota. But the club's season still will hinge in a large part on whether center fielder Byron Buxton can stay on the field. If he can, he's a potential MVP candidate. They're already calling Byron Buxton the MVP. We got it to where exclusively that the Seminole tribe will be having sports betting this last year. Oh, no kidding. Byron Buxton and the Twins. White Sox repeat the feat. The 2021 White Sox cruised to an AL Central title, topping Cleveland by 13 games. Chicago figures to face some stiffer competition this year, but if a stacked roster can manage another first-place finish, it would mark the first time in 122 years. The show goes on. Shohei Ohtani. One thing, the Angels. Shohei. Astros, platoon-proof power. Korea is gone, but the Astros should remain a force, in part thanks to their tandem of young left-handed sluggers. Among lefty hitters to face southpaws, Kyle Tucker. That was my number 1 pick in the draft. And Jordan. And you always have Altuve. A's, there's a lot of change in Oakland these days with several key players and longtime manager Bob Melvin heading out the door. But if you're looking for something that doesn't change, try the front office. Billy Beane is now the longest tenured GM or president of baseball operations. So Billy Beane's going to take the Athletics. Mariners, reigning Cy, joins the squad. Robbie Ray will lead the Mariners pitching staff. He is the Cy Young of 2022-21. I like Seattle this year. I think Seattle's going to be good. Rangers, the new middle infield. Rangers have Semien to a 7-year contract. NL East, Braves welcome home Matt Olson. Oh, I didn't realize Matt Olson went to the Braves. Oh, yeah, I did realize that. I just forgot. Yeah, since they moved Olson in, they took Freeman out. Matt Olson, well, you know what? Can Olson fill the void of Freeman? Maybe. Phillies ring the bell. One word, Brick Harper, Castellanos, and Kyle Schwarber, and Alec Boom. Didn't even think about the Phillies. Are the Phillies the best win team in the league? We will see. Brick Harper. Get Jazz. Miami's young rotation must be most exciting. But don't forget about 24-year-old second baseman Jazz Chisholm. Loving Jazz. Jazz could be the future of Miami. Mets polar bear power. They're saying Pete Alonso is to hit 41 homers. Would lead the NL per Zips. We'll see. And Juan Soto for the Nationals. The 23-year-old superstar in the nation's capital is the best hitter in baseball. How does he do it? Glad you asked. Juan Soto, calling him. Brewers, aces abound. Yeah, that's the Brewers pitching rotation is sick. Corbin Burns and Brandon Woodruff. Who else do they have? At least Freddie Peralta and Adrian Hauser, and the Brew Crew was the first squad since the '07 Cubs to have 4 pitchers younger than 30 with 140-plus innings. Albert Pujols, who you thought would never be a Cardinal again, is a Cardinal. Pretty wild. One you didn't expect to see. All right. What else we got? Cubs, 2 strikes, 0 problems. Second baseman Madrigal will be a player to watch for Cubs fans this year after he arrived in last summer's Kimbrel trade. Pirates, major key, even with just 96 games played in 2021. Ke'Bryan Hayes still made an impact. Ke'Bryan would be the monster there. And Joey Votto still knows baseball. Votto going to take I'll tell you what, the Reds look great there for a while. I know they ditched Winker. I think Jesse Winker's gone. He was having a monster year, but he's got Votto. You got Jonathan India. Castellanos still in there? I think. NL West, Dodgers MVPs around the diamond again. Nothing new for the Dodgers. Dodgers always have the best roster in the MLB. 4 former MVPs in a season with Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, Clayton Kershaw, Albert Pujols. New season, 4th MVP with Freddie Freeman replacing Pujols. There will be the 5th team to have 4 former MVPs play for them in a season, joining the 21 Dodgers. Dodgers, I don't want to talk about Dodgers. Diamondbacks, a rare combo. Defense versatility is prized in today's game, but even then, the type displayed by Arizona's Dalton Varsho. Varsho became only the 3rd player in the previous 100 years to log at least 30 games apiece at catcher. Given to Varsho. About ace Logan Webb. Logan Webb. Make his first opening day start in 2022. Logan Webb's supposed to be a beast. Padres waiting for El Nino. Yeah, they're going to be waiting for Tatis. He won't be back till midseason. The Padres have the talent to do just that, but absence is still a big blow. Tatis tied, A-Rod. Rockies, a mile-high splash. When the offseason began, the Rockies weren't necessarily an obvious destination for the free agent Chris Bryant. Bryant wound up taking his talents to Coors Field, so Chris Bryant's going to take them into the postseason. The quick snap, all the teams weren't actually fast facts. I was hoping to have a quick list, but that really wasn't. So the Brewers and the Cubs about to get it fired up. Man, I'll have to put it up on the boob tube here. Let me get the remote. Well, if you guys are still here, we'll take a look at what's going on here. We'll go to the fantasy. We'll take a look at some fantasy stuff. Um, like we got a couple people here. I show 3 people, so welcome 3 people. Thanks for sticking around. We'll try to give this a shot. We'll see if anything has gone on the break side. Like we're stuck at 20 on the Panini, 23 on the Bowman Chrome. Like I said, I'll give this up till 3 o'clock. I'll give it another hour. We'll see if we can get it to play. Brewers and the Cubs is going to be the first one. Watch it live. Up on the TV, get some baseball going. First pitch will be thrown at Wrigley Field. There they are. John Ciambi and Jim DeShays at Wrigley Field, ready to launch the MLB season into full swing. Hey, it's Triple V, the defender of our freedom and the keeper of delicious cardboard. How are you, Triple V? So glad to hear from you. I was a little worried. I was hoping you didn't get sent. I hope you're still in Italy. Hopefully you haven't been sent over to watch the craziness that's going on in Middle Europe. Because it isn't that far from you. You might be able to hop on a plane and go check it out, but I don't know how it works. But I'm glad to see you're safe and sound and typing on the keyboard. I'll do my traditional move when Triple V enters the room. If he's still in Italy, I'll guess the time in Italy. And I usually do it in military time, and then I'll do the Zulu because I used to work at an airport, and Triple V knows that I don't anymore. So, all right, so here we go. Oh, wait a minute. First, Preston C. I turned 40 tomorrow. Hey, boy, birthday week. What a birthday week here in the lunch crew. Preston, seems like just yesterday I was planning my 21st birthday. Isn't that the truth? After that 21 year, I remember hitting the 21 and it just sort of all went away. Just returned to Italy, funny enough. Welcome back. Oh boy, man! I hope all is well. Hope you're not being deployed too hastily. All right, so here's my guess. Welcome back to Italy. Ciao, Triple V. So here we go. Let's see. It's 2:08 Eastern Standard Time, Italy Standard Time. I don't know if it's GMT, Greenwich, Merited, GMT. I think it's gonna be 6 hours. We're gonna say. It is 8:08 p.m. in military time. That is 20:08. Let's see. I'm going to take a guess and say it's 20:08. 8:08. And then the Zulu, you take one off generally. So it'd be 19:08 Zulu. Could be wrong. I got it. Thank you, Triple V. Well, glad to have you back in the States. I'd like to say the States are doing better than when you left, but I don't know. What's the Italy currency? What is the currency in Italy? Do they use the euro? Make sure you pack up on euros because the U.S. dollar is nuts. And if you want to buy some nuts in the States, you got to pay big bucks. They use the euro? Yeah, the euro. I forget where the euro sits on the U.S. dollar. I wouldn't doubt if the euro is stronger. Yeah, the inflation in the U.S. has gone crazy. It's just crazy town in the U.S. The inflation everywhere. Filled up my tank of gas, especially gasoline prices. Gasoline prices are the first ones that everybody talks about. Although you'll be flying around here, you got strong arms. You'll be flapping your wings. You won't need to buy any gas. You'll just huff and puff and jump off a cliff and fly everywhere you gotta go. You'll take that triple V personal helicopter anywhere you gotta go. It's $1.15 to €1 here. Okay, so it's 1.15. So so I know how to do that conversion. I used to have to do this when we used to have to do international invoices with my one job. So we used to have to convert the commercial invoices for importing from the euro to the States. And you always rounded. You never got it down to the cent. So let's say we got 50. I want to get $50. Okay, I want 50 American dollars. So you do the euro conversion. Oh boy, now I'm starting to think. We used to use a conversion. So I want $50. You got to go 50 divided by 1.15. So you need 43 euros to get it. 43 euros will give you 50 US dollars. $1.30 per euro liter. Yeah, you also drive in kilometers there. Us Americans are stubborn on our measurements. We made up some goofy measurements from a long time ago, and we say they're the best. But beware, all you kids. You better learn the metric system. You better learn what the metric system, because the whole world, the United States is going to switch to metric. That was what I was told when I was schooled here in the great states in the 80s. There no longer will be standard. Don't forget about the mile per hour. You better learn about kilometers per hour. You better learn how to measure with centimeters and not inches, because it's all going to go metric. The country's going to turn metric, and you better get used to it. And you better be able to do the math in your head, because you're never gonna have a calculator in your pocket all the time. Better learn math. You better learn how to do your multiplication tables, because you're just not gonna be able to conveniently grab a calculator every time you got to give change at the store. So they hit that wrong in two spots. Everybody does have a calculator in their pocket. Everybody's attached to their hips to their cell phones. And two, no one's giving change anymore. Everybody's got the plastic, and it's not. That's actually starting to turn into a dinosaur. Pretty soon we'll just flash our phone in front of somebody, or the microchip we put under our skin, and that'll pay for it, because credit cards are going to go away eventually. Maybe not. I don't know. 3.7. Gotta love Jordan. He's going to make some great moves this season. Yes. Jordan Alvarez. Yeah, Jordan. He's gonna be a he's gonna be a slugger for many, many years. Not much of a fielder though. 3.785 liters equals 1 gallon. Boy, that's a tough conversion right there. Good luck on that. Kilometers per hour to miles per hour conversion is really weird too. It's funny when I've been to Canada a couple times and they're all metric. And it'll say like 140 kilometers per hour, which seems like in your brain, just like that's like Mach 5. That's like 140 miles per hour. But I don't know what speed is. So they do the fueling of the planes in liters, even if they're American planes. Because you're on an American base, right? You're on the Air Force base. They wonder how they do that. Imagine they have to purchase it in liters, but don't you track it in gallons? Because you got to report back to the Pentagon. Ain't nobody using liters at the Pentagon, right? Had a Jordan, a moonshot Halo auto pulled out of a break the other day. Congrats, Tom. Moonshot, I think that's out of Select. Select will be coming out here soon. Depends on the country and their processes. I got you, Triple V. I'm sure that's. I bet there's somebody's job to make sure that process is followed. There's probably like a process manager. There's like that. There's kind of process managers in facilities you work in. Imagine in your outfit there is too. Not exactly your outfit. Maybe that's the wrong terminology, but I hope there's someone looking out for that. See, just get the gas. Just fill her up, boys. Fill her up. How much do I don't know, to the top. Thanks, and yes, it is probably one of the best redemption cards so far I've had pulled so far. That's awesome, Tom. That is awesome, man. Love the Select product. Select is one of my favorite Panini products. Goes right in there with the optic. We have forms to document both, whichever is utilized. Ah, gotcha. See, someone's thinking over there. I don't have to be the brains of the operation. I have a hard time being the brains operation of the House de la Lunch here. Frank Schwindel on first base for the Cubs. I got to move this over. This is driving me nuts. I got this thing off. Oh, better. Oh. Now we're a little centered. There. God, it's driving me bonkers. Driving me bananas. Ah, awesome, Triple V. I did get a redemption. I'm glad I got to you. Got to you fairly fast. I think I just shipped it out last week. You did get that one redemption into that iMac card, that I think it was Luis Rodriguez redemption. I did get that in there. I had to send in your other redemption of Whit Merrifield. The back of it scratched off where I couldn't read it. So I had to mail it in. I had a couple other ones I was mailing in also. So I don't think there'll be a problem. That happened to me on one of my cards, so I think it'll be fine. I'll let you know when that redemption comes through. I'm glad it got to you okay. Always worry about that when I package your stuff up, Triple V. I know there's a lot of hands that touch it. Goes through a lot processes. Select Chronicles and Optic, hands down, are the best products for baseball. Yeah, I would agree. I like Chronicles, I like Optic, and I like Select. I'd say they're the best. I don't know about the most premier. I know then people like the iMac. Very expensive for 6 cards, $400, $500 for iMac. But man, the iMac puts out is a great looking. It's a tough one to break because it's a lot for a little bit of cardboard. And sometimes you get a box of iMac and it's full of Cleveland action for whatever reason. Like it's about time to start here. Day baseball about to happen. Well, I will be in California for a month, so shipping should be easier. All right, good. Yeah, if you just want to send me that address, I'll send it to you in California. Are you going to be able to take in a baseball game while you're in California? Triple V, is that? You did tell me. I think you've always been a West Coast fan. I think you've always liked the Angels and the Padres. Hopefully, you can make yourself to a baseball game. Here we go. The Brewers batting order: Colton Wong, Willie Adams, Yelich, McCutch, Rowdy Tellez, Hunter Renfroe, Navarez, Lorenzo Cain, and Jace Peterson. Not realized McCutcheon went to Milwaukee. Well, let's hope we can get this broken filled before the end of the month. No, not moving too fast. I see you got some spots. Thank you, Triple V. See where we're at on it. We got the two breaks going. 20 left on the Panini, 23 left on the Bowman. All right, so Contreras catching, Schwindel on first, Madrigal second, Nico Horner shortstop, Wisdom on third, Ian Happ left field, Jason Hayward center, and Seiya Suzuki right field. Getting tickets for Oakland and San Francisco games. Battle of the Bay happening in San Francisco. Oh, that's going to be great. And there you go. I would love, that's one of the I want to go to all the ballparks. The San Francisco ballpark seems like one of the top 5 Mecca parks you got to check out. Be able to see someone hit the ball into Cubby Bay. Wow, first pitch. Colton Wong took a chance. First pitch of the season. Colton Wong went for it and he tried to hit the moon with that pop fly. Yeah, Tom, I'm randomizing the teams. It's definitely going to be random teams. Willie Adames up to bat against Hendricks. Hendricks looking sharp on the mound. Tickets in the area going for $74 each right now. Take my dad and have some adult drinks. There you go. Wow, $74. That's steep, isn't it? $74 for a baseball game? Unless you're like sitting next to the bat boy. I don't know. I don't know the going prices for San Francisco. Well, Yankees, we went. I guess it's we took the bleacher seats in the outfield because we had all 5 kids. Well, not all 5, all 3 kids and the 2 of us. They were $20 a piece at Yankee Stadium against the Orioles, and 2074 is. I guess that's comparable. Seems high, but I don't know. And Hendricks, it's Willie Adames swinging. Going down, second out already for the Cubs. And the season is underway. Couldn't happen any sooner. It's been 5 years since my last ball game. You don't care. Just let me at it. Give me the ball. Give me a ball game, man. Give me the ball game. I do live in a minor league stadium, so I'm used to their prices. Usually when I pay $14 for a ticket, I'm upset. I'm like in the realm of to me, a good price ticket for a baseball game is $10. That's where my mind is, anyways. My mind says anything more than $10, I'm paying too much, and maybe that's totally wrong, but where I'm at as far as a baseball game goes. $10 is my mark. I'm also El Cheapo. Look at McCovey Wall. So they're going to be good. Those are good. Those are good seats. Well, Cubs retire 3. Brewers take the field. Now it's time for the Cubs to take a bat. See what Corbin Burns has to offer for the Cubs. Megalodon camera powered by Nissan. Well, I hope it's a good game for you. Any MLB game is a good one, especially if you're there. Well, the fantasy draft is over. Take a look. Do I got anybody in this game? Look that way. We go. Corbin Burns taking the bump here. Give the Cubs his heat here. Yeah, the wife, she's going to be taking the junior to Cleveland this year. Going to go out. Cleveland isn't too far where we're at in Rochester, New York. She's going to drive out to Cleveland, check out the Yankees play in Cleveland. We're going to go to the Cleveland ballpark. I'm going to stay home with the girls. So it'll be a wife and son combo. They're going to check out maybe 2 or 3 games at the Cleveland field. They'll be able to check out the Guardians' new logo. Any game seen live is a grand experience. One of the biggest things I miss about being in the U.S. and Europe, too long. He says, too long. I miss my baseball. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. Yeah, I do like myself. We go to the Red Wings game here. The Red Wings now associated with the Nationals. Used to be the Twins. We try to go there as much as possible. It's a little tough. The kid, well, Junior loves it because he plays baseball himself. But the girls, my twin daughters, they're there for the food. Any kind of sporting event. We go to they love going to the hockey game because they'll get they'll like, well, they want the popcorn, they want the pizza, they want the candy nuts, and they want the Dippin' Dots. We try to turn it back. Try to limit it because they'll take one of everything if they can. And then once the food's all done, they want a nap. And it's like, no, we're not carrying the kids out. But back to that. That's one of the reasons why Junior is going with Mom. Oh, it's a good hit. And hot. Renzo Kane came in with a catch. Wilson Contreras up next. Not sure when the opening day is for the minor leagues here. I'm going to have to check it out. My wife did go to the opening day last year. I believe they played the Scranton Rail Riders here. And one of the big prospects for the Nationals hit a home run very first at bat. Carter Kieboom was playing here in Rochester. I don't know if he's still here. Looking to see if San Jose Sharks game could be in the mix while I'm home, but we'll see. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I believe the Sharks are a hockey team. Yeah, hockey runs strong. Hockey runs strong in the Western New York. A lot of hockey blood around here. The local team here is the Rochester Emericks, which are a affiliate to the Buffalo Sabres. I actually met my wife at a hockey arena for the was the UHL. I don't know if the stadium doesn't exist anymore. Well, the stadium exists. They're looking at tearing it down. It's only been It was built maybe 18 years ago, but it was it was called the Elmira Jackals. I think I've talked about it before. That's how I met my lovely wife. I was hawking beer, she was selling hot dogs, and it was just meant to be. That was from a long time ago. That was the Brawling League. It was called the UHL, not the AHL or the NHL. It was three tiers down. And some people definitely called it. It was it was the Brawling League. There was a couple games I remember. It was a big deal. We had our rivalries. I can't remember who it was. I think it was someone from Connecticut. They would come into town. When they would come into Elmira, the place would sell out. It was all kinds of hype. Even the people from Connecticut would be in. They'd come out, drop the puck. Nobody even went for the puck. Everybody would drop their gloves and they'd just start swinging at the first person they saw. And it didn't happen once or twice. It happened quite a few times, and they made a big deal that they didn't want it to just be fights. It always was. It was a fun thing to see and experience. I don't think it had. I know they had a big deal after that. They made, hockey even made it a big thing that fighting isn't as important. Is shunned now. But it was like, the drop the puck, and nobody made a move on the puck. Everybody just dropped their gloves. The gloves would go woof. Then it was bam, 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 bam. 2, 3, 6 people in the penalty box. It was actually awesome to see. And then through the game, it was constantly. I know a couple people would get thrown out for the game, and it was always the Brawling League is what they called it. They played against the Binghamton team. I forget who Binghamton was against, but that was our closest rivalry. They were only about 45 minutes away. And I remember one year they went into the playoffs. We drove out to Binghamton to watch them play there. Hockey runs strong in the Western New York area. I don't keep up with it as much as I wish I could, but nothing like a hockey game. All smiles is opening day. Who's the opening pitch? What was that? Billy Williams? Billy Williams throughout the first pitch? That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. McCutcheon up to bat against Hendricks. McCutcheon can make something go. Lead off double for McCutcheon. How about McCutch coming in clutch? Next one up, Rowdy to Les. Well, it's 2:39. I'm gonna give it about 20 more minutes. See if we get any traction. Looks like we hit a wall. Do appreciate everybody that came in. Triple V, thanks for coming to hang out. Preston, thanks for coming. Tom O, you're being good to see you. That's my Tommy Bird. Tommy Bird got taken. We gotta work on Tommy Bird. He needs to be cleaned up. We might actually get Tommy a brother or sister. Talk about getting another one of them. Take a look at the fantasy league. See how things are looking over there. Updated the league manager note, and let's check it out. Look, people already AZ Diamondbacks. Brem's already making a move. Let's see who he's got. He's got McCutcheon coming in 101, so his OPS is already 3. Average is 1,000. Holy cow! You know, big hit for McCutch. So that gives him already in the matchup. Gives him 1, 2. Where's the third? And 0 errors. I don't know why the 0 comes up. I'm not familiar with OPS. On base plus slugging percent. So other things we're doing, we're double plays turned. That's a brand new one. Hit batsman on your pitchers. Let's see where Liam. Who's got Liam Hendricks? Let's see how his points are coming. Houston got him. Right here is Kyle Hendricks, not Liam. Kyle Hendricks got 2 strikeouts, 1 hit against him, and an inning pitch 1.1. Whip is 0.75. Take a look at the matchup. He's got 1 point here. That's going to stick. The other ones don't stick until you get 7 innings pitched. So it takes a little while. You can't just have every pitcher. You can't have everybody will get 7 innings. That's usually not a problem, but Hendricks just got another strike. So let's see. Oh, there it goes. Just updated. I was going to update the screen, but it went to 3. So Rob's got 3 Ks already for the week. Just starting out. Now this matchup lasts. First week is a little extra long. It's gonna go from April 7th, 10 days. Usually it'd be a 7-day matchup. It's gonna be 10 because the opening day happening on a Thursday. Got anybody got Corbin Burns? Doesn't have any strikeouts. So I'm playing Chad. First week. Good luck, Chad. Now we're tied at 0-0. Who did I draft in the first round? Kyle Tucker. Look at the draft recap. I took Kyle Tucker. Here's the first round. Juan Soto went first. Trout went second. Vladito went third. Trey Turner went fourth. Bichette went fifth. Otani went sixth. J-Ram went seventh. Bricky Harper went eighth. I took Kyle Tucker, the ninth pick. Mookie Betts, 10th. Freeman went 11th. Acuna went 12th. Garrett Cole went 13th. Devers went 14th. Corbin Burns on the mound went 15th. Walker Buehler, 16th. Woodruff, 17th. Jordan, 18th. And Wander went 19th. Maximum Scherzer went 20th. So there's our first round. And what's your team name? Preston, where were you? You were... Team is yours. That's Rob, Andy, Beard, Tombo. Are you auto draft? You Taco Tuesdays. You take Garrett Cole? Your Taco Tuesdays. Oh, okay. You took Garrett Cole first pick, huh? It's bold pick there, man. Garrett Cole. I think I had him last year. I might have taken him in first last year. Oh, I took Freeman first. I took Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole went 7th last year. He was first round pick. I took Freeman last year. And in 2020, I took Garrett Cole. That's right. I took Garrett Cole in the first round in first year we did this. I remember taking him first. He was the 5 pick. I remember right. He did crap that year. I think it was first year with the Yankees. I kind of panicked. I know how it is. I know exactly what you mean. Kyle Tucker was not one of my first ones I wanted to get. I got to admit, I wanted J-Ram. I wanted Jose Ram. I wanted J-Ram. Was hoping to get him or Bo Bichette, to be honest. That's who I was looking to get. I knew Soto Trout would be gone. I was considering Wander or like Scherzer. But Kyle Tucker really impressed me last year. Definitely impressed me. And I think it's a solid first pick on my part. Garrett Cole's not a bad one. Pitching is very important. I always forget about pitching. I always give pitching a second hand. Pitching is very important in the fantasy league. Hendricks looking solid on the bump today. Yeah, he may not have the biggest name, but he's a solid. He's definitely progressing there in Houston. I hate doing Houston as a first pick, but it is where it is. Some other things progressing, like Razor's Edge and Tennessee Mud Hens. See this matchup here. Yeah. The Doms 0 for 1. So you can go ahead, if you didn't know, if you're not familiar, you can go on your roster. You can set your roster for tomorrow if you want. You can do the whole week. So today I got my roster set for today, about as good as it can get. You always want to put people that could be start. Oh, that just happened? Huh. Jim. Rom. Anyways, but if you want to go to Friday, you can set your roster for Friday too. The idea is get your bench people that have games up into game, and this is where you got to start doing the shuffle duffle luffagus. So he go to the bench. All right, I need a third baseman. He's a shortstop. This is where things get tricky. So some people can go move around. I can move him here. Now I got a second baseman. Oh, shortstop. Stop. So I gotta move him to second base. Now I can move him. He's starting tomorrow, Miguel Rojas, if he's gonna start, but he's on the roster. Get him into the open spot. That's where the hardest part of this deal is getting your players that have games on the roster. Clear your bench, basically. So I have no one in that outfield spot that's playing. Come down here. Same for your relief pitchers. So I got this Tyler Rogers. He could show up. So I want to put him on. I want to activate him along with David Price. They could bring him out. So anybody that has a game tomorrow, try to get him out there. And then I can do that for Saturday too. See what games everybody plays on Saturday. So whoever you think is going to do the best. Sometimes it's better to wait, especially at the beginning of the season. Some people aren't putting out. You want to bench the bad hitters because it's going to drive your average down. Ian Happ just hit a ground rule double. Lunch, have a great rest of your day. Looking forward to watching some baseball soon. Hey, thanks, Triple V. I appreciate your support. Thank you for your service to this country. And thank you for the support of the lunchroom. I'm going to be wrapping up soon here. I got about 5 minutes. All right, Preston. Take care. Got to get going. I will have a great rest of my vacation. Do appreciate it. I'm going to wrap it up, too. It's like we're at a standstill here. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the support. We'll give this another run. I don't know if I don't think I'll be on tonight. Well, hopefully this trickles away. Be well and smell well. We'll be seeing you around later.